The race of an amazing sprinter has ended. After 22 years of his unfortunate accident and since has been bedridden, we announce the passing of Lincoln Gray, also known as Kankang or Apumpum, from Henry Avenue V4. He passed away at St. Jude Hospital on the 29th of September 2022 at the age of 54. Upon the time of his passing, he was still employed with the Ministry of Infrastructure Transport Division attached to the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, commonly referred to as dispatchers. Left to mourn, his father, Mr. Augustus Gray of V4, former employee of Wasco, presently an altar server at the V4 Roman Catholic Church. His mother, Elizabeth Nopsey Gray, retired seamstress and cake baker of V4. His children, Brandon Henry, Shelia Gray and Linton Gray, employed with Harris Handlers and Logistic Services, who was always by his side, all of V4. Godmother, Shirley Emanuel, residing in Canada. His 5 brothers, Ollie Gray, his caretaker for many years, Zefton Gray, employed with the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, Marius Gray, employed with Wasco at V4, Winston Charles in Castries, Wayne Louis of St. Vincent. His 2 sisters, Jermaine Charles of Larissa's V4, DeAndre Gray in England. His grandchildren, Trey James and Annalisa James, both of V4. His nieces, Charlene Edwin, Angel Goddard, also his goddaughter, Etoria Gray, student of the V4 Comprehensive Secondary School, Ashika Davis, student of the Angers Secondary School, Michaela Henry of V4, Amelia Goddard of Castries, Lisa Evans, employed with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force in Castries, Rochelle Victor of Castries, Deidre Gray, also his goddaughter, Hope Gray in England, Shawana Charles in St. Vincent, Alicia Gray in London. His nephews, Kilford Gray, also his favorite, Tony Goddard, Josiah Tusa, Tyrek Davis, Ronaldo Victor V4, Davy Goddard, employed with the cruise ship industry, Alton Gray of Top Tech Auto Repairs and Installation, Jade Gray in the British Army, London, Jeremy Mosley in London, Nicholas Goddard in Trinidad, Eldon Joseph in Auger, Darren Lee Berkeley in St. Vincent. His uncles, Hilary Gray, who was also his godfather, and Christopher Gray, both of New Dock Road, Eldon Charles and George Lee, both of St. Vincent. His aunts, Matilda Jalim of Bexar, Fanny Sigobin of France, Elsie Superville and Rita White, both of St. Vincent. Godchildren, Jean President and Lyndon Evans, both of V4. His children's mothers, Sophia Gabriel, employed with Customs St. Lucia, and Cindy Francis, both of V4. Sisters-in-law, Patricia Fannis and family of Auger, Janice Shalry of Grace, Arcadia Collymore of V4, Clarata Victor in Castries. His cousins, Rakesh Gray, residing in Canada, Imran, Ezra, Jude, and Judia Gray. Jason Gray, also his godson, all of New Dock Road. Philia Wilson, also his goddaughter. Milana Wilson, Andy Gray, Verna Wilson, Ermine Gray, Yvonne Gray, Naomi Gray, and Dion Gray, all of V4. Delia Gray, Rosalie Hunt, and Casselda Holiday. His caregivers, both past and present, Chanel Butcher, Jacqueline Bissett, and Tasha Joseph of V4. Melissa Schalmine and Matilda Leon of Auger, Alice Nelson of Latony. His devoted messenger, Louisa Henry and family. His trusted doctor, Dr. Ravi Chico of St. Jude's Hospital. His dear friends, Troy Blenman and family, Dr. Kenny Anthony, Parliamentary Representative for V4 South, Mr. and Mrs. Martin and Shirley James, Audrey Joseph, Eli Baptiste, Lon Octave, Colvin Sigobin, Norbert Fontelio and family, Antonia Joseph and family, Terry Asker, Bridget Inglis, Bry Baptiste, Pam Burke, Erskine and Emma Welch, Yannick Dormont, Keno Shalmine, Collins Prescott, Stephen Marcelin, Peter Rowland, Antonius Alexander, all of V4, Valerie Henry of Larissus V4, Richard Abraham of OG, Karen Chico and Dwight Fred of Labrie, Juliet Marshall in Barbados, Mark Danny in St. Vincent, Dory Gabriel and family of Larissus V4, Florent Monroe and family of Larissus V4, management and staff of Otto's Place V4, friends who were nearest and dearest to his heart, Luther Findlay, John Octave and family, Rocky Perry, Mr. and Mrs. Tony and Lynn James, Janine James, Jeffrey Manuel, Kelly Winters, Neil Dormont, Anthony Williams, Nigel Eudoxie and family, Anthony Belizaire, Aldith Johnny and family, Christopher Eugene, Frederick Mosley, all of V4, Paulina Lynch of the V4 Pond, Janice Blenman of Mulashik, Philippa de Rose Kangao, Lester Brooms of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Angelina Chico, employed at the Library RC Girls Primary School, Gabriel Harrow, Kentry Frederick of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Roger Dixon and family in St. Croix, Peter Joseph in the U.S., Elna Maxwell and family in the U.S., Ian Dominic of V4, Redmond from Daremont V4, Baba Donna and staff of V4, Dave Augustine of Wapatat, Sidonius John in America, Josie George in Canada, Gloria Martha and family, Anne St. Hill and family, Clifford Alphonse and family, family of the deceased Uncle Cyril Henry, the Paul family, the Gray family, the Daniel family, the Gabriel family, the Clovis family, the William family, Albert Flavia and family, Sean Lay and family, all of V4, the Paulton family, the Harrow family, and the Sigobin family of Daremont and Larissus, nurses of the V4 Health Center, member of Ghetto Lions, the Charles family in St. Vincent, management and staff of Total Healthcare Pharmacy in V4, his neighbors, Henry Avenue V4, the young boys and girls on the block, the cats in his window, family and friends too numerous to mention here and abroad. The funeral service for our amazing sprinter Lincoln Gray, also known as Kang Kang or Apum Pum, will be held on Friday, 28 October 2022 at Our Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church V4 at 2:30 p.m. His body will be laid to rest at the V4 Cemetery. Please note the funeral service can be viewed live via Vicland 2K Productions Facebook page. The family requests that non-traditional funeral colors be worn to attend the service. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, V4. May his soul continue to rest in the hands of the Almighty. Amen.